Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Pendor. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're going to be sticking with from now on, thank you very much. But yes, anyway, we have returned to Deshar territory. I did make my way down to Janos and basically try to dodge as much as I could, because there were huge amounts of Noldor and all kinds of things just fighting all over the place. And I was just like, no, leave me alone, thank you very much. I don't really want to deal with those right now. So I just went to Janos, sold all my tools that I had previously bought at, I believe, Senderfall, wasn't it? Senderfall or Ravenstone or something like that. And now we are down here in the Deshar territories, and I thought this would be kind of nice to do. So as you can see, this is actually one of the quests that I love to get when I'm really, really low level and I've just started playing the game. But as you can see, 1,200 dinars is actually pretty decent. I'm actually just going to take that right now because that is easy money. That is actually literally almost free money. It's basically just giving me money for nothing. So that's really good. Now, other than that, we do have this. Now, I believe I have actually done a little bit of extra work when it comes to the trade things. So as you can see here, I can buy salt and sell it at Rain. Now, obviously, I'm going to be taking salt up to Ravenstone territory anyway, and I believe Ravenstone is the one that actually sells for the most profit for salt, because I've actually just looked, and it does seem to do that, because I think it's about 200 and something for that, and Rain is obviously just because it's giving me different options. But okay, I have a bunch of space, there's a bunch of salt here, let's do it. Someone must have been very salty to, you know, have all this salt here. Must be some of you, obviously. Or it could be me. Could be me. I mean, am I salty? Sometimes, I guess. Oh, well. Let's have a look. Come on, can I actually get out my sword, please, properly? Oh, my. Oh, no. That's not very nice, is it? Oh, that's not very nice at all. I'm very, very surprised and disappointed in you, Bread Brotherhood Guildsman. Yes, you're absolutely awful, aren't you? Okay, well, anyway, they are probably going to kill me, aren't they? Are they? Are they going to kill me? I guess. Or maybe not. No, maybe not. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, it seems like we survived. Oh, there's going to be some salty people about that. Oh, yes, that's for sure. Okay, so... that was very close, wasn't it? That was very, very close. Okay, so am I... yeah, I am actually still injured from that, hilariously enough. Okay, so yeah, we have been leveling up a bunch of our people. Obviously, they are just leveling up from trainer skill. I haven't actually fought anything just yet. And we do need to go and do that Guildmaster quest. So, where do we need to go? Yeah, okay, near Amir. Near Amir. Where is that? That's bound to be somewhere around here, isn't it? I mean, surely. No? Am I just missing it, or do I really need to go into the locations here? I really don't really like doing that. Oh, I see. It's near Sarlian. Oh, okay, so I just have to go up here. Where is it, though? Oh, I should have just clicked on it, shouldn't I? I really should have just clicked on it, but... Seriously, near Sarlian? It doesn't seem to be near Sarlian, thank you very much. Okay, well, let's just do it then. Show on map. Ugh. The peasant's way of doing things. I should really know where it is. I probably will understand where... What? It's all the way up there. Well, that's hilarious. Okay, so I guess that's fine, actually, because we are going to be making our way over there anyway, because we do need to deliver the salt. Well, trade the salt, anyway. Yeah, I am still doing some trading here and everything. I just thought the adventures of Beartilde the Trader... Let's just, yes... Let's just do something really fast there. Yes, there we go. I just thought the adventures of Beartilde the Trader, which is now correct, would be rather amusing. Because, obviously, he is, you know, he's just running all over the place and trying to do his very best. Oh, and I also need to avoid the huge amounts of Fyrdsvain. Yeah, I almost forgot that we're actually at war against them instead of being at war against Sarlian. And hilariously enough, wouldn't you just believe it, that Yavexholm is now inaccessible and Avendor is now accessible. So, for example, the flax trade from Yavexholm to Avendor is really, really profitable. I actually took a look at that when the Fyrdsvain were still at peace with us, and it was hilarious how great the profit was to sell it at Avendor, but obviously I cannot currently do that, and I couldn't before either, because the Kingdom of Sarlian was at war against us, so that was That was great, wasn't it? Yes, that was absolutely fantastic. Okay. Anyway, we are obviously absolutely fine against these guys, so they're not going to worry me, hopefully. Yeah, I'm always a bit worried about them, to be honest. Oh, and here's a Mia, so that's where I need to go. I was actually just going to Avendor because I was, you know, doing a little bit of, shall we say, habit, because I wanted to go in there and check the trade, because that's usually what I do. I just go to all the towns and check the trade, and then if it's not any good, then I just move on. So here we go. No way, you release the girl first. I have no intention to pay you anything. Thank you very much, you scoundrels. Okay, so this is going to be pretty amusing, I would say, and I believe I've still got my light crossbow equipped, don't I? Yes, I do. I have my light crossbow equipped. Well, I suppose that's fine. It's not all bad. And I suppose I should probably move my units ahead here and, you know, start firing away at them, shall we? I mean, we have 25 infantry, 23 archers, and 8 cavalry. We actually have a pretty balanced army, hilariously enough. But obviously my army is not exactly great. It doesn't have very many high-tier units. I mean, we used to have a lot of high-tier units before the peasant army took it, but obviously the peasant army... Yeah, I did some weird stuff back there, but I really actually thought that we would be able to do it, because I remember in a previous series that I actually was able to kill the peasants just with some high-tier units. I think I had some pretty decent high-tier units, like we did, and I thought that I'd be able to do it, but I guess we just had too low a tactic skill, too little units, you know, just not enough to basically do anything. So we're just going to allow these guys to just charge in here. Really need to change my weapon out, so maybe if I have some good luck at some point, then I might be able to, but maybe if I'm able to find another Qualis gem, that would be kind of nice, because I wouldn't mind getting a Ruby Rune Axe or something like that. I think the Ruby Rune Axe this time would actually be really nice, because I know that usually I choose the sword for its experienced... What? For its experienced? No. I am experienced with using it, but what I'm trying to say is for its weapon reach. Yeah, I would most likely use it for its weapon reach, whereas the axe obviously has a bit of a bonus against shields, and I think that would be kind of nice in itself. I'm not entirely sure whether the Ruby Rune Sword has a bonus against shields just as a matter of course, but yeah, it doesn't really matter anyway. I mean, we're going to be gaining some pretty nice weapons, and that's all that matters really, isn't it? Just having a good weapon to swing into people's faces. That's what we like. Okay, so we did do that, and now we are going to go into the tavern and just check around here. Sir Roland, hello there. And Sir Jocelyn as well. Wow, that is amazing. Okay, so let's see if there's anything here. No, that's not actually very good. There's a bounty hunter I could recruit. No, I don't really see a necessity to do that. So, Sir Roland versus Sir Jocelyn. I think Sir Roland is a little bit better. I think he is a little bit better. I don't really want to sell the salt here just yet, but I do have a couple of other things that I need to sell. There's another 1,000. I actually don't think I have enough money to be able to recruit either of these guys. I'm going to check Sir Jocelyn. How much are you? He's 5,000. He's actually 5,000. Okay, so wait a second. He's 5,000. How much is Sir Roland? I'm pretty sure he is about... He's 8. Yeah, I thought so. Ah... That's the thing, I don't even see the necessity to actually take one of these guys right now, because we only have 6,000, and I don't really have that great, you know, that great sort of funding right now, so yeah, the amount of money I'm gaining is kind of negligible, and I personally feel like doing something to further that would be the best way to go, so that's why I've obviously been trading around and doing all this sort of thing. Oh, hello there. Do I want to fight that guy? Yeah, why not? He's got a bunch of prisoners that I wouldn't mind actually incorporating, so let's move in. There we go. Okay, this is kind of hilarious. 658 against this insanity. Yeah, against 51. It's really, really hilarious. Okay, so I actually don't want to tell my people to charge in. I want to tell my people to charge in, as in my allies, but I don't want to tell my units to actually charge in. So I'm just going to tell everyone to hold position, kind of, and hopefully the AI in command of the allied units is actually going to do something relatively soon. Is he? I don't know, but what I do know is I'm going to actually shoot with my crossbow. Yes, take that. Take that, yes. Didn't do anything really, did it? No, didn't do anything. My horse is actually doing a pretty reasonable job of things. Take that. Oh, that's a Fierce Vein Berserker if ever I saw one. Not very happy about that. Also not very happy about the extreme amounts of damage that I'm taking right here. I suppose that is literally the Fierce Vein in a nutshell, isn't it? As soon as you go close to them, they pick up a huge two-handed axe or whatever and smash it into you. And you're just like, oh, I really wish I hadn't done that. Yes, really wish I hadn't done that. But, oh, there we go. We did actually kill someone with our feeble sword. So that's always nice. Okay. What I am going to try and do, though, is... Oh yeah, I really wanted to go to Valenbray, didn't I? I really did want to go to Valenbray because obviously the chest there has some various loot and treasure and goods in it. And it would be pretty nice to, well, take those for the extra money. But obviously right now I'm unable to do that. I'm unable to access it. That's quite a shame, isn't it? But otherwise, I think we are... Yeah, I think we're going to die because obviously the Lady Valkyrie was after us. I don't really mind about dying right now because, well, this is very much a victory. And it gives me a little bit of extra opportunity to actually talk without having to concentrate on something else. So, yeah, that's always good. But yes, I think we're probably going to go to Valenbray whenever we can, whenever the Fierce Vein actually make peace with us again. And then other than that, I'm just going to have to try and hope that one of the travelers / ransom brokers gives us information surrounding the Red Brotherhood hideout. I believe it is the travelers that give you the map. Or at the very least, that's what I remember. So hopefully that's going to be the case here as well. So yeah, there you go. We now have access to huge amounts of really, really good units. And we're going to try our very best to make the most of it. So let's just see what I actually have here. I actually have some pretty terrible units otherwise. So I'm just going to take these. I'm going to level these guys up. Okay, so let's take a bunch. And then we'll see what else we actually want to take. So we have 2 spaces. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to change things out a little bit here. So I guess I'm going to let go the Pendor Light Bowmen. They're not particularly necessary. The Heretic Minion as well, I suppose. The Mercenary Swordsman can go. The Empire Crossbowman can go. Vanscary Warrior and Raider. Heretic Magnus is going to stay, of course. Is very, very good. And I think I have enough. I think I have enough space now. So I think I may have gone a bit overboard, actually, perhaps. So I might need to take someone back. Yeah, it seems like I might need to take someone back. So who do I take? I don't know. I'm going to take the Peasant Woman, actually, because they become Maiden Cavalry, and I absolutely love those units. So that's what we're doing. Wow. And we actually get a really nice helmet for that as well. I mean, it obviously doesn't look very good. It looks like a trash bin of some sort, but, you know... It doesn't allow us to actually see anything either. I mean, wouldn't it be hilarious if you could actually go first person, but actually look through the helmet that you're actually wearing? I think that would be pretty amusing, because you wouldn't be able to see anything in this helmet, that's for sure. So we did actually increase our relation with the number of Ravenstern vassals, which is quite nice, and we can now make our way on to Ravenstern and actually do something useful, like selling my salt. Yeah, I got a lot of it. I have a lot of it, oh yes. So let's go in here. How much is it? 355. That's really nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be selling all of it. I don't really care about the depreciating price so much. So I'm just going to take all of that, and then I'm just going to take a couple of pieces of food. We have quite a lot of food now, so it's not any necessity to go for that any further. But that's a really nice profit of 3,300. And hopefully I'll be able to find the map. Am I going to be able to find something? Yeah, I know that you can actually acquire, according to one of you, Noldor units? You can actually acquire Noldor units from the ransom brokers because they can hear a rumor, and then apparently they enable you to recruit some Noldor units. It's very rare, apparently, but you can spend 1,000. Yes, 1,000 dinars per one, which is actually pretty insane. So, yeah. Anyway, let's speak to the Guildmaster, see if he has a really, really easy job. Attacked by a Jatu raiding party. Oh, no, I'm afraid I'm not going to do that, thank you very much. Okay, so yeah. Now, there has been talk amongst everyone that I should probably do a tournament. Well, yeah, that's actually a thing, because I have been attempting to obviously do a tournament, but I don't have enough renown. According to you, I apparently need 200? I think I need 200 renown or 500 or something. Something silly like that, because personally I feel like you should be able to do the tournament from when you have 50 at least. 100, you know, that's absolutely fine as well, but anything more than that and it gets a little bit ridiculous. But anyway, as you can see here, The Nodor Lord Ithorandia has gathered a large army and is driving the Jatu back into their steppes. That's pretty cool. Okay, so otherwise we're just going to be continuing to level up our forces, and obviously the trainer skill will do its job. We have 8,200 dinars now, and hopefully once we have maybe done a little bit more trading, I'm going to actually stop by... Where am I now? Am I at Centerfall? I'm over there. I should probably go to Centerfall and check out some trades, but other than that, I'll see you down in the Dashar territory. Alright, so this is actually not down in the Dashar territory. I thought I'd just show you here that iron at Naltar, or selling it at Naltar, is actually going to be a pretty nice profit, 138. Usually I'll trade for anything above 100 dinars, which is probably not the greatest way to go about it, but that's, I think, mostly the only profit that I've been able to see, apart from the flax. Obviously, the flax... that trade is very, very lucrative, but other than that, it's not really that good. Now, you may have noticed that my dinars have gone up. Well, that's the thing. The weekly wages have just come in. The weekly wages came in, they gave me 1,775, which is actually pretty decent, and that gave us about 10,000. So hopefully I'm going to be able to purchase a tannery or a weavery and dye works relatively soon. Okay, so I'm also going to take the opportunity along the way and these journeys to ransack caravans. I've actually not done this very much in the past because I kind of felt like it was a bit of a waste of time. But, you know, some of you have said that in Pendor it seems to actually be pretty decent. So I demand something from you. There is a toll for free passage here. Oh, 531? Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I was just like, doesn't really seem worth it. Yeah. Okay, hand it over and you may go in peace. And I lose honor, okay? So how much honor did I actually lose? I lost 1. So that's not even a big deal, to be honest. But I could fight them anyway? Should I fight them anyway? Tell me about your journey. Okay, so you can't actually even fight them anyway, so because they've paid for free passage. So that is the honorable way to go about things. Hilariously enough, it's a dishonorable act, but then they don't allow you to attack the caravan after that immediately. Isn't that a bit weird? I mean, the game in general gives you a huge amount of freedom. So isn't it a bit contradictory to then be like, oh, you've just promised these people that you will not attack them and you're going to uphold your word? And isn't that a bit weird? I think that's a bit weird, considering this is technically a war game, and, you know, it's kind of strange to see something like that actually adhered to be honest, but oh well, never mind. I suppose it's not entirely realistic. I mean, obviously it's not entirely realistic. We can take an arrow to the head, for goodness sake. You know, for goodness sake. Some of the enemies can take an arrow to the head, multiple arrows in fact, and still be alive. So obviously Pendor is a little bit more fantasy based than most. But yes, thought that was quite kind of amusing. Okay, so we're going to go to Naltar. Oh, Naltar's all the way down there. Okay, well, Torba is obviously the place where we need to go to deliver the kidnapped girl, and we're probably going to be doing that first. Angry peasants! I should probably take my anger out on the angry peasants, because obviously they're part of the... Yeah, they're not really part of the huge peasant army that we actually had before, but still, you know, I kind of wanted to beat them to a pulp just for being peasants. Yeah. Take that quote out of context, and then that's even more hilarious, isn't it? Yes, I wanted to beat him to a pulp because he was a peasant. No, that's actually not what I wanted to do, but anyway, if they had any affiliation to the huge peasant army, then obviously it would be quite satisfying to eliminate them. That's what I meant. Anyway, yes, here we go. The kidnapped girl's absolutely fine. And let's see if the guildmaster actually gives me something nice. Okay, 300 dinars, that's pretty nice. So in general, I have earned 1,500 just from this quest alone, and some renown. I actually wouldn't mind getting a little bit of honor, to be honest. Demon worshippers, no thank you. Actually, demon worshippers might not actually even be that bad, but if they're heretics, then obviously that's going to be a bit more difficult to deal with. There's a Dashar Raider lair. If only I could find the Red Brotherhood hideout that easily. Yeah. Probably need to go into the tavern a little bit more often as well. I think I'm not really going into the tavern that much, so that might be a bit of a problem. But there you go. There's a bit of iron there. I gained literally just like 400, 300, so it's really not even really necessary, but I suppose I kind of had to do it anyway for the kidnapped girl, so I thought might as well make the trip twice. Oh, okay, so I can buy spice here and sell it at Ravenstone for 185. So how much is spice? Spice is pretty expensive as it is. I guess I could just buy 2. Or more? Should I buy more? Okay, fine. Let's buy another 2 and spend 2,700. That's pretty impressive. Alright. Yeah, I'm supposing that you can actually, obviously, spend a lot more on trading, but as it stands, I think we're fine. I think we're fine with that. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything there. Thank you. Thank you for your terrible, terrible information. And it seems like I'll be heading back up to Ravenstern and trading some more. But yeah, this is exactly it. I'm just trying to do my very best here, and there doesn't seem to be much else that I can do. I'm just trying to do as much off-screen work as possible. It takes a long time to actually get anywhere, especially in Pendor. And yeah, hopefully we're actually going to get into some fights soon. Obviously, we did get into some fights, but they were pretty much easy. So anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.